Hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so we'll now move forward with the intro. So please remember to subscribe, like, comment, share, hit the bell icon. To see full readings, you can further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. There, you'll get to see full readings, early readings, as well as other future dynamics I plan to offer. Please also remember that I offer personal readings, and you could also donate to the channel. The information for all of that is in the description box below. Thank you, and now we'll move forward with your reading. Hi Aries, welcome to the channel. Okay, so this will be a finance reading for you for March the 25th to the 29th of 2024. I hope you're doing very well, Aries, and I really hope this this finance reading treats you well. Let's see what's going on. Okay, wow. You know what's funny? I meant to take out 5, but apparently the universe wants me to do 4. So we'll see how this goes. Might even stick with it. It looks really nice and clean. So, Aries, you got the Star card. Interestingly enough, I sense there is a... You're working towards something. I mean, aren't we all, right? But there is a manifestation taking place in your finances. I see certain things being moved around to accommodate. It feels like to accommodate, like it's almost like a fulfillment or a next, like almost like a parcel, like a part of a package dynamic. You know, like what do you call it? Like a part of an investment coming through, or a negotiation that's coming towards a positive conclusion. It is like almost like a partnership for some of you in certain respects. Either way, expect that during the time of the reading, and some of you might be a little bit lingering with the time frame, and maybe a few days afterwards, may even be a few days before. But there is an agreement of sorts happening in your finances. It could be for some of you a raise. It could be for some of you an injection in finances. But I do see some type of partnership, moreover, generally speaking. So if some of you were hoping for an opened understanding and agreement of sorts, and for some of you it almost feels like it was a long shot in certain respects. But that's what the Star card is like miraculous miracles, you know. And I sense this opening of sorts, this partnership, this agreement is going to further rejuvenate, replenish dynamics that were kind of at its last stages, almost like renewals for some of you and stuff like that. But there is definitely a breath of life coming back in, an injection of life. Okay, further clarification for the Star card. Yeah, see, Temperance. These are major arcanas too. So you've been waiting, you know, you've been doing your part, and there's a process within this financial transaction or this project, investment, whatever it is, this contract renewal, this what do you call it? This interview process of sorts, in certain respects for some of you. It was out of your hands in the waiting. Okay, and some of you, it definitely was a long shot, and it's like, wow, it's like this is actually happening for you, you know. So biding your time, you've been doing other things for some of you. Some of you have been cultivating a portfolio of sorts, reorganizing your life to accommodate certain aspects, just in the hopes that this opportunity comes through. The universe saying, just be patient a little while longer. There are changes still being done, okay, so that this financial break comes in, and try not to. I said just a very small amount of you. Try not to push or rush the process. Okay, it's going to come through for some of you in the most ideal way, quite honestly. But for some of you, I sense there is a curvature, like it's an opportunity, but the opportunity has stages. Okay, like, okay, we bring you on, or we're going to invest into this level, and once you produce or fulfill this particular part, we can talk about even furthering it, making it long term, whatever the situation is. This is general reading. It's, everybody has his own facets and stuff, but it's something like that. Okay, for some of you, but just be patient. It is developing. Okay, especially in the time frame of the reading. Further clarification. Yeah, see what I mean? The Three of Cups. Well, some of you might be dealing with a Gemini, but anyway, Aries. It'll be time for celebration. Quite honestly, it's coming through. This is like the green light, letting you understand that it's gonna be accommodating in your favor. Some of you, it may not be entirely how you anticipated, but it's gonna be a bit better and more secure, is what's coming through on other facets that you did not necessarily consider. That's probably because of the negotiation process and other people involved with some of you. Okay, but moreover, overall, it is going to be favorable for you. Okay, it is definitely a foot in the door for some of you. Okay, so your finances are going to be increasing. There's just certain logistics that need to be continued iron out. Some of them you're involved in per se, some of them you're not involved in. It's out of your hands. You're just playing the waiting game. But do not try to rush it or anything. Just keep cultivating what you're up to, and yeah, it looks like a more favorable outcome of sorts is coming through in your financial spectrum. Very exciting. Aries, let's see what else is happening to you for the time of reading with your finances. Yeah, we have the Five of Wands. So what's coming through here is that even though the opportunity, the investment, the negotiation, everything went well and stuff like that, I sense for some of you, if you're involved in a team, there may be some people on your team, and I don't sense they mean it with any ill intentions, but they could have certain quote unquote pessimistic views on which to produce a certain understanding. What I'm sensing is do not let doubt, either from yourself or other people, in certain respects, lay ground in your advancement, in using this influx of money and using this influx of partnership and using the opportunity to perform in certain situations. Don't allow doubt to hold you back from the potential of really pulling out the best from your finances, or the responsibilities negotiated in order to deliver. Okay, what you need to do is just move more into a creative and optimistic view on how best to navigate and how best to adjust a previously considered schedule. Okay, so with the latter parts for some of you, it may have been, like I told you, so some of you, it came in like a bit of in different ways in certain respects, which you didn't necessarily see it going that way, but it went that way. Still good, and technically I sense it's more so for the better in certain respects. But you just have to readjust certain things and try to assist those people who may be on your team to help them look at the silver lining, especially when there's a forward momentum happening here. Okay, before you weren't moving, before the money wasn't in, before you know what I mean. So you're at a better place than you were. You understand? But some people, for various reasons, sometimes they can only see the negatives in certain respects. And again, I don't sense they mean it in that way. That's just a little bit of what they're growing out of. Assist them in helping to see the silver line, because if you allow that to take root, it's It's going to limit your imagination. Okay, it's going to limit your clarity. Okay, further clarification for the Five of Wands. Yeah, see what I mean? Listen, the Queen of Wands, literally doing what I just said to do. The Queen of Wands, she's taking action, she's in charge, she's delegating, she's committing, she's hands on, she's making sure everything is getting in its place. This is the person of authority, okay? This is now, even if you're not in authority, like a manager or something like that, this is also you being in authority of your life. This is also you being in authority for some of you when it comes to, for example, living arrangements. You know, maybe you're head of a household or something like that, and your kids or something like that, and then the adjustment, what's coming through here, maybe it was a new career path or something like that, and then the time management when it comes to, you know, the time you have to get up in the morning and, you know, go to work or something like that, or being on the project, and then, hey, like maybe your kids have to take on more responsibilities, like taking, like getting themselves ready for school in the morning or something, you know what I mean? So it doesn't necessarily have to be like corporate-y, you know, but you just I know the reading is going to resonate with you where it needs to, because it's like, hey, your parent was out of a job, for example, and now they got a job, and now the schedulings have to change, and the kids may have like not really focusing on what that really means, you know. So you just have to take charge and let them know, hey, it's gonna be better because of this and this and this, and you're like upset because of this and this, but now we get to do this and this. It's gonna be even better. So come on now, like, you know, bring some practicality into the mix. But the Queen of Wands, even if it, you know, that was just an example. I was trying to give you a couple of examples where this could be touching. When it comes to the new established financial gain in your life and growth, you're going to be hands on. You're going to be delegating. You're going to be delegating in your external, your internal self. You're going to be managing yourself, being very diligent, being very representable, especially with the regality that's happening here. Okay, and you're going to be very open to just jump in and deal with things. You're going to be approachable. You're going to be available. Okay, so you're really happy-go-lucky on this side of things at this, especially at this juncture, whereby you're going to make sure that things are moving in the best possible direction. So, wow, yeah, I just saw some of you are in a dense working environment. That's a lot of people, but you can definitely do it. This financial gain is definitely in line with your passions. I see that very clearly, but I also see for some of you it is a juncture. Okay, so it is so definitely what I said before. It's a connecting process. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, look at that. See, it is in line with this, the Lover's card. It is in line with your passions. This way, you are also, I sense for some of you, finally going to be able to contribute to your living arrangements. For some of you who may have been out of an income, you know, now you have an income, you're able to further contribute to the household of sorts. Some of you, this is finally opening the door. Like I said, some of you getting your foot in the door, finally uplifting and moving towards the type of life that you want. This is the start. This is the establishment of it. And there is just there's just an excitement that's happening right here. For some of you, there is a loved one that's going to be very, very proud and very accommodating for you. They might take you on the night of the town to celebrate, you know? But overall, you're very enamored with your financial gain, Aries. In this whole process, you are loving the journey. You're going to be loving what you're doing, okay? You're going to be loving the connections that you make. And you're going to be loving having the options to set forth more long-term goals. Universe said take another card as it relates to the Lover's card. Yeah, see this? The Nine of Wands. You're going to be working. Yes, you're going to be busy, clearly. But like I said, I sense a large part of it is being a juncture, or this is planning towards the next phases. So this is in line with the next steps that you want to do. You understand? You have the Nine of Wands. You just got that financial investment, whatever the situation is, the financial gain. And you know this is like the next step before the grand step with a particular plan that you currently have in your life, and you're very happy about this process. You're very happy that this is finally going through. You're very happy to finally so some of you finally be getting some income in your life, and you're not going to waste this opportunity. You're going to be very diligent. You're going to be working at this, okay? I mean, it could be tough for some of you, especially, but life, sometimes it needs you to just buckle down and get it done, and you will have that prestige, that poise, it's like the passion inside you gives you energy. You know what I mean? Wow, this is very encouraging for your financial state, Aries. So, Aries, we are going to go to the Patreon page now to see the entirety of the reading. I invite you to visit it and see about it. It will be greatly appreciated to support the channel. Thank you for being here, and here is the outgoing message that tells you more. Bye. Okay, that has been your reading. I really do hope that it helps you, guides you, gives you some clarity. And if you'd like to see the reading in its entirety, I invite you to become a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. The link is in the description box below. I wish you all the best. Bye.